Are we close? Are we here? Are we back? Discord's not back. No, it cut out. That's so sad. Damn it. Damn it. This is so unfortunate. Oh, no, I didn't mean to break that. Switch back to the iron pickaxe for this part, actually. Oh, bye, iron pickaxe. Alright, well, I guess the VOD is split then. That's unfortunate. I'll bring the music back. That's so unfortunate. I don't know what's up with my internet. I'm really hoping we get some better internet soon. But, I'm so glad that I can silk touch the budding amethyst. So glad. Because now this is just going to be a giant hole in the wall. But I have amethyst. Like, I don't really play a lot of modded. It's more so just like quality of life changes for me. That's what I mostly do. But I do want a bunch of these amethyst clusters. And then I want some of the like small, medium ones and large ones too. Before they get to this big. So that we can shove them around. They are also, fun fact, a light source. Amethyst clusters. Just in case you were wondering. I hope this doesn't mess with any. No one has to be alone. How come everywhere that I go, I'm my best unaccompanied? I love this song. I also just love the sound of amethyst. It's such a pretty sound. Oh. Everything I need. Welcome back. My internet likes to be a bit, but hopefully, hang on, wait, actually, give me a second. The tracking will be back soon. There you go. I'm not staring at you this time. I'm just checking if we're getting better internet. Okay, so the answer is I don't know, which is not a great answer for me. Um, you know what? Yeah, sure. You can have the sideways V. The answer to if the internet is switching is I don't know. So I would know. We might not know until like tomorrow. I mean, hopefully not tomorrow. Actually, hopefully we know today. But yeah. Uh, Surely. I would really like to get better internet, please. Basically, at the moment, we have 500. No. At the moment, we have 50 download speed and 20 upload. Um, Me personally, it's not enough. Like, that's actually really slow as far as internet goes. So, yeah. I would like better internet, and unfortunately, the internet is under not my name and not Papa's name. Uh, it is under Mother's name. But we need to change the internet sooner rather than later, because it will just be me and Papa over the next like 2 months. And I think we would both love better internet. Me personally, I just would greatly appreciate better internet, because I'm hoping that better internet means that I will stop randomly disconnecting every like once in a while. The life of a streamer. Stream takes up like, if I run a speed test, hang on, let me go run a speed test right now. I want to see. I want to see. Um, Speed test on that. I am not going to be showing. That would be. That ain't what we do here. Alright, my speed test. What do we say? Don't be alone tonight. So, because I'm live right now, we have basically no upload. We have around 50 download, which is decent. And we're at 12.10 upload because I'm live. But hopefully the new internet that we're switching to is going to be 500 download and 40 upload, which means we should still have like 30 upload to work with. So hopefully we're getting better internet. Because if we're getting it, it has to be soon. This might honestly have enough calcite. It's definitely enough amethyst of like proper amethyst. For what I know that I need of the amethyst. It even might be enough calcite. But I will stand by the fact that I would like calcite to be like the other stone blocks and have a proper, like, slabs, stairs, all of that business. I want it so bad. Like, give calcite slabs, give calcite stairs, give calcite walls. Give it brick. Honestly, calcite brick would kind of go crazy. Calcite tile too? Ugh. I'm personally just a lover of all things calcite. Okay, the internet might be switching tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day it can switch. Ow! Ow! What are you doing here? Where did you come from? What on earth? Oh, up there. Okay. Surely not. Did you wander from down there? That is certainly a possibility that I wandered from down here. Down these little unlit strip mines? That's definitely a possibility. We're gonna put those down there. Gonna put the tough in there. Okay, we have the budding amethyst. There's so much budding amethyst, honestly. And we're not even finished with it. Like, there's truly just so much. Up we go. I want to just grab whatever budding amethyst we can currently see at the least. If there's more later, there's more later. But for right now, everything we can currently see. Yep, cool. I'm gonna take a few more bits of calcite though. Just a few. Oh, more budding amethyst. Oh, there's more. Apparently there's also more calcite around here. Alright, I think we got it now. Okay. Alright, we go. We go. We leave. We leave. The pre-install is out. The pre-install is out for next update for Genshin. Having a great time. So scared. Okay. Now, budding amethyst. I'm gonna grab some moss. I'm gonna grab my moss. And we are gonna make a little, like, section. Which we're gonna tear down. Tear it down when we're done with it. There. Okay. Okay. So what we need is preferably up here. One. And then we go 1, 2, 1. Wait, if we do this, we can fix it. There we go. For now. Just so that it looks cutesy, you know? Boom. Alright. And now we just get rid of the moss. Because we don't want the moss there. The moss was just so that we can see what we're doing. There we go. Okay. And now these. It's already working. These will start growing amethyst clusters. And we can harvest them at any time. So we've got 8 of the small amethyst buds. There's a medium. I'll harvest that. We got 2 of those. I want some large ones also, So they're not like the fully grown. There's the 4 different stages of the amethyst clusters. I'm actually gonna put that back on there. Back on there. See if these grow. I don't know if they're gonna grow if I put them back, like if I've placed them, but they will grow from these budding amethyst blocks. I'm very glad that I got myself this specific data pack. Okay. Now we need to figure out what we're doing for the building, because personally, as much as I love Prismarine, this doesn't look nice to me, you know? And are we doing it like that? And then up here, oh. Hold on. And then like up here, we go 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, not there. Like, are we doing that? Or are we doing... Hang on. Let me switch over to this wall. Oh, wait. I'll say on me. Or, like, are we doing something? Summon. Like that. Oh, like that, you know? I don't know. I don't know which one. I'm not sure which one I want to go with. Because if I do this, then the upstairs is going to be all pale oak. Like, basically. Okay. Lore time. Lore time. Large amethyst bud. Shoot! I broke it with the wrong pickaxe. They do grow, even if I place them back, though. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Lore time while I wait. These 2 shops. The mystical and the alchemy. They're owned by 2 separate people. These 2 people are married. Now, they weren't married when they moved in. The mystic shop was there first, and then the alchemist moved in later. But their doors are really close to each other. Life happens, you know. Long story short, they eventually get together. Now, they both own their houses, so they could do whatever they want. So they decided to knock down the wall upstairs that holds them separate. They'll keep their own houses. They didn't want to sell. They liked the location for the shop. So they knocked down the wall in between their houses on the upstairs level. And so upstairs, their house is combined. But they could do whatever they wanted to the wall at the front on the bottom. So that's why the bottom looks different on each house. But the top is all gonna be pale oak. Unless we do a wall of entirely prismarine because the amethyst needs to be there somewhere. However, we could make this back extension our amethyst. Including a roof. It's just like all amethyst. You know? Like we could do this. To the back if the whole front was gonna be the prismarine. So it depends. What do you guys think? Solid, which is gonna be slightly painful, or mixed? I mean, we can do a mix of just the two. Because then we can do calcite and pale oak at the top. And then, you know what? I think we'll go in here and this part we'll put in calcite on the walls as well. Because next door is gonna be super, like, white-y, kinda. And it gives us both. And then I think I'm gonna switch it up. So that the amethyst is at the top over here. Oh, good night, Louise. I hope you sleep well. Like, the amethyst is at the top, and then it's at the bottom. And then we'll do the mix elsewhere. Hopefully, these amethyst clusters will also provide enough light. They're not going to block the bookshelves, which is important. This is going to be like the back rooms of the store. Plus, it gives the mystical, magical feel. Well, that was shovel number 58? 58. Yeah. And we're doing smooth basalt for the floor. Shoot, wait. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. The back rooms are tricking me. We can do this. The back rooms are trying to trick me into doing this wrong. The 4 stars are out. The 4 stars are out. Damn. Oh. Huh? Interesting. Noel? I know, and right. Well, I'm not pulling. I mean, in general, I'm just not pulling. Like, I'm guaranteed I can't pull. But I don't need nor want any of those. Weapon though, I do kind of want flower wreathed feathers. But no, I'm not pulling. I'm not pulling. If I'm gonna try and swing pulling on Fontaine Chronicle for Femine Constellations, I gotta wait. If I want to try and swing it, I have to wait. My poor Femine. It's been so long. Alright. Now, there we go. Now we have the large amethyst bud. There you go. There's the progression. Small has no light. This one has a little bit of light. This one has a little bit more light. And this one has a little bit more light. Alright. We really aren't gonna need all that much. But wait, I think I put it out there. There's my sponge. I'm just honestly gonna put right back in there. I can't do much with no smooth sandstone because that's like the proper base of this place. Sand is more so like for texturing the smooth sandstone. Um, I think the yellow is a bit too bright for me personally. Um, so I think we might not even bother with the yellow concrete. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's just a bit too much. And we'll do some like other little bits. I feel like we'll go for more muted for the alchemist. Yeah. Ooh, not there. I wouldn't mind put there. And then you might be thinking, oh, what are you doing with this wall? Deep play tile. It's gonna be deep play tile. Cobbled deep slate is a bit too... not what I'm going for. So in between the two shops, we have a deep slate tile wall. And on either side, specifically right here, we're gonna have a trapdoor. It'll actually be a double trapdoor. Fun fact. It will be a double trapdoor because I don't want to see the oak log. Because we're then going back. Double layering the floor. I put the budding amethyst and the plug amethyst, and the prismarine goes back over here. There we go. Okay. We can get back in business. Ooh, back in business? Back in business. Hopefully this is enough smooth sandstone. Surely it will be. It is. Perfect. Put that torch in there. And then... fancy roof. And then there's gonna be a lantern right there. It's a low roof. I know. I know. But it's the way things are going. I didn't finish the back wall. That's gonna be where the white is on the inside. Then. Not in here. In here. Bam! Boom! Then we'll have a staircase. Here. Leading down there. A ladder going up. Potentially not even. I mean, put a door. Maybe we'll put a slab there. Maybe it'll be a slab. Like that. Boom. So those will go like that. And then this doesn't have to be here, actually. We're just gonna have this right here. Oh, not enough. Now enough. Perfect. This, and then this is gonna be a joined interior. And there's gonna be another way up into the attic, which is where I think we'll put the roof portal. I think. Which just means this, there's only gonna be like one attic, I think. I don't think I wanna do a double. But I might do a double. But there's gonna be one window here and one window here. But they knocked down the wall that's in between. See. Lots of things. Lots and lots and lots of things. And then they also have their own flower collection. Just to make it extra special. Each of them have 2 small flowers and 2 large and 1 large flower. So pink tulip and allium with a lilac, and then orange tulip, dandelion, and rosebush for the alchemists. And they're gonna vibe. They're gonna exist like this. And I think it's gonna be really fun. Too. So that's their flower collection, which could use some work. In the future. But they each have their own section of the porch. Not much over here, but over here. I think I brought all of the defense gates and stuff back. I think I did. Fences, fence gate. Pick. There. That doesn't work. Okay. We might go with shelves again. On at least the side here. But there's gonna be a little stand right here. We'll put signs on the front here. And so that is kind of the asymmetrical. Because I want like a smaller part here. And then a larger part on the other side. The roof stops there. I'm not going to make the roof now because I don't have the materials for it. I need copper for up here. And then I haven't even figured out what I'm doing in regards to the top part yet. All I had was this. This was my vision. Actually, this might work. Like a little, like, here. And then maybe an armor stand or two. And be like, hey, hey, hi, hi. Probably like a little brewing stand. No. We'll do this. And we'll do this. There. And there'll be a little brewing stand here and maybe a barrel. Maybe a barrel. So brewing stand up here, barrel here, and then trapdoor. Like that. So it's a little cart type thing. Selling specialty potion. And that's on the front porch here. Nothing here. because they have this little extension on the back of the house. And then obviously I'll have to do that interior. I want to see. Yeah, that's lit up perfectly without needing. I mean, like, it's dark, but that's okay. It can be dark. It's meant to be like the back room. Boop. And then boop. Like that. Ladder going up there. We encounter our first trapdoor and then our second trapdoor. Whee! Up we go. And then the same thing over here. Double trapdoor right there. We need the logs out here. And a light right there. But yeah, that's gonna be the basic. And like, each place is gonna have its own style. First, let me clear these away. I should like move this back. Anyways, we'll go like from here. What if I just put the crafting table right there? That'll hide it. Totally. Doesn't hide it, whatever. They kind of still complement each other. And they also both still work for right next to the beach, kind of area. I like it. I think it's fun. They're gonna be really fun on the inside eventually, once I get around to doing that. Yeah, it'll be super fun inside once I get around to doing it. And I'll also have more decor bits. Like, we could just do that there. I don't know if I want it though. I don't want to make it too busy. I feel like there's a fine line between enough and too much. So, yeah. I want to not cross that line. Put that in there. I'll grab my cactus too, cause we're extending. We are. We are extending. Down here. I need more. I need more down. And this one's gonna be super easy. We just have to put blocks in place. Put light in. I need the beatum also, but that is, again, later problem. I think we've successfully built. We haven't finished a build, but we've built. That I relate to truth that you tell. Put that in there. There we go. I don't even think I need this many hoppers, but it's always good to have additional hoppers. I'm gonna tear down our little signpost because we're done. We've done all the things that were on the sign. We haven't finished building, but we built. And it just said build. It never said finish. You're welcome. Oh, iron there. I will use that actually. Yeah, I do. Down here. Pressure it takes to create a diamond. Put this like that. We're getting andesite. We're getting stone. Yay! I could survive. Oh, I do need another thing. Hold on. I need another water bucket. There you are. You know what? I'll get a third. Why not? Why not? Then we go down here. And we're gonna have the best cactus farm in spawn chugs. Never gonna need to mine cactus ever again. But like not right there. They're gonna be up more. Um get the slab. And we'll do one water bucket over there. One water bucket over there. Okay. So what I'm getting from this is this needs to be lower. Which we can do. To lower it so that all of the water flows to the middle. Which then we get the chest there. So they're just gonna, no. I don't even want to risk that. Go like that. I'm gonna put that right there. We mine it to the wall because cactus like a great deal. Many things needs light. So we're gonna give it lots of light. Whee! That. And then we can trapdoor there. And then we, no. We're gonna do 1, 2. I don't know if it might like flow in. Maybe instead of that, we're gonna do that because then we can still open. And it will, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And we go up. All of that is gonna go into the chest. That's my collection system. Oh, we need more height. And we're gonna need another layer still. of the roof. Is this one? Like that. And these should hopefully have enough light to grow. I'm gonna, again, another layer. And especially for this one, I'm gonna do extra torches. And this should hopefully be enough room for the cactus to grow, and then it tries to grow and then it breaks because the fence falls into here. Hopefully. Where was the piston of us? This one doing great. Love it. It's small, but it's useful. Anyway, there should be enough light down there, and they should grow. On my agenda for well, the rest of the time, I guess. Whatever I'm doing. Continue farming trees. Terraforming. Quite a lot of terraforming. And I have to do quite a significantly large amount of terraforming. Um Quite a significantly large. But yeah. Down a lot of trees. Go to the trial chamber probably also. Or plan out where the animals are gonna go so that I can put them like in the center. kind of want like, beat them in the center and then all the other animals around the place. Hopefully, like get some armadillos, maybe camel. You know, hopefully, I'll continue farming the amethyst stuff. I'll probably also have to make a space for the amethyst. Probably another bamboo farm also. The great thing about this little double house is it is exactly in my 4 spawn chunk. This this block, that is where I spawn. So these 4 blocks, these 4 chunks, potentially these 4 chunks, but these 2 chunks at minimum are guaranteed to be spawn chunks. So if I put another bamboo farm under there, guaranteed all the time, which I love. I do have 5 villagers in my iron farm. There's a cat under too, but it's another gray cat. And we already have 2. So I think I'll let that cat live its life. Honestly, I also need to work on more potato, more wheat planted, because my cows are taking so much. I'm using a stack on. So work all of that out. Keep farming trees. Pale oak, cherry. I need more mangrove specifically. Possibly finish some buildings and also I have to build the boat. I have to build the boat. And I don't know what I want to do for the boat. So, so much fun. Um, it's so much fun. But that is gonna be it. I need to go get some food. Again, maybe no stream tomorrow. It's looking like most likely nothing. But then you will see me again for a little bit of Minecraft for Dornman Port. We're probably gonna get on and do the world quest. I don't think we're gonna do that much. Not sure. We might, but I'm not locking myself behind exploration on stream again. I fear that did hinder my exploration so much for the new area. So we'll be on. We'll do a little bit of exploration. We might fight the new boss. World quest. Won't be might on Fontaine if I get enough points. So it's just a question mark. But I will see you all time. Which again, most likely not tomorrow. Bye bye.